Yeah. So we lost in the clouds right now. I don't even know the definition of gravity, baby. You're more than welcome to come along, though. Andy Circle. Church.
Ow! Lilac.
Yeah. Can't find me, lost on my ambition. Smooth transition like a new transmission. Never person, no, just business. Separating the real and fictitious. To the point where I'm running them senseless. Well, I guess it's all for good fitness. Levitate, take off when we reminisce. Spotlight on the loss of our innocence. From the bottom where we learn how to survive. And now we just vibe to the sounds of our sentences. Don't drown in your bitterness. Say love is a drug, take a hit of this. Don't drown in your bitterness. Say love is a drug, take a hit of this. Don't drown in your bitterness. Whole team in the sky, yo, this is it. One time for the highlight, better yet 2 times for the fly light. Smile for the spotlight. Everything we do is a highlight. Champagne dreams, fly connoisseur. Battle with the skies, that's my kind of war. The elixir drips from the lips of intelligent designs of a beautiful sister. Now that I've kissed her, drunk of her potion. Wheels of a 747 in motion. Cutting through skylines, breaking rules and guidelines. Hands real slow on my timeline. So why everybody so mad at me? Haters always try to play gravity. Ain't nothing new under sunshine. Just another picture in the gallery. Can you believe it? The audacity. Crabs in a barrel can escape opacity. Hurt that I seem so energized. Maybe you should replace your own battery. It's not bad though, kinda flattering. Hear the sounds of your own dreams shattering. Depravity, oh the agony. I stay in the clouds for my sanity. But don't drown in your bitterness. Love is a drug, take a hit of this. Don't drown in your bitterness. Whole team in the sky, yo, this is it. Don't drown in your bitterness. Say love is a drug, take a hit of this. Don't drown in your bitterness. Whole team in the sky, yo, this is it. 1 time for the highlight, better yet 2 times for the fly light. Smile for the spotlight. Everything we do is a highlight.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What a terrific Tuesday it is. Your current weather is 61 degrees, highs reaching 72, light rain, and man, it feels so good outside. I love when it rains. It just puts me in a thinking mood, and I get so energized just by the rain falling on my skin. Especially when it rains in spring. It's such a lovely feel, and it smells terrific. I hope you guys are having a great morning so far. My focus today and every day is to be a better me, 360 degrees. So I started drinking my coffee with coconut oil in it. Sounds yucky, right? Well, it looks yucky too, especially when you see the oil rising on top and just kind of floating on top of the coffee. But coconut oil has a lot of healing properties in it, and they say it's also good for energy. Some of you know me. I know you're like, you don't need more energy. That's because I'm just naturally hyper, but I don't know, I'm doing it for now, and I'm feeling quite energized this morning, right? Massive shout out to my entire team, my spiritual family, my money family, my workflow family. Massive shout out to my financial mentor and friend, Franz Duronacord of 5 Links in the Washington, D.C. area. Team Hustle. Oh man, what a privilege to even know these cats. They're making headway and really changing the dynamics of the way things are done financially. Well, what a blessing to just know these guys, to rub elbows and just know that I got this guy on speed dial. I keep bragging about it, and yeah, I could do that. I'm tooting my horn this morning because it's a major thing in life to have someone of his stature even at my fingertips right now. And so I'm learning a lot about investments and financial change, of course, and running a business. You know, I've been running multiple businesses for a very long time, and some parts of my businesses have been lucrative in the past, but sometimes things kind of die down and we have to recenter and refocus. So thanks, Franz, for actually holding my hand throughout this process. So anyway, guys, jumping right into today's topic, and that is, if you snooze, you lose. Exactly how it sounds. So many of us are walking around in life sleepwalking. So guess what? I need you to have a clear direction for your life. Lifelong goals and dreams. I want you to actually think about your career, your health, relationships, wealth, and spirituality. Are you actively pursuing them? Or are you just keeping them stashed in the back of your mind? Are you a sleepwalker? There are people who live their lives in a very unconscious state. Being conscious isn't about being physically awake. A lot of people around us are physically awake, yet they're living unconsciously. They're not fully aware of who they are. And the larger contents of life, they're just kind of just sitting back, watching their lives, kind of like being drones. And so like, a drone is kind of like a robotic, half human and like subconscious state of mind. Like, I don't believe that you want to stay in the situation of where you are. I know that you want to live your life with eyes wide open, feeling every tangible thing that you can. Hearing your voice speak back to you, telling you that you can accomplish every single thing. Stop living unconscious, people. Be conscious. Be conscious of every single decision that you make. And not only be conscious, but respect the decision that you make. Respect it and move forward, learn from it. It looks like so many of us just kind of do things from an I have to basis in life. I don't know about you, but as far as for myself, I want to be able to have the financial freedom of saying, you know what, guys, let's go on a little mini family vacation today and not have to really worry about the light bill or the rent or the car payment or the groceries on the table. To me, that's what I call financial depravity. I don't want that life anymore. I don't want any area of my life being deprived. And that's me emotionally, spiritually, physically. I don't want it mentally. I want to be wide awake. I always want to be in a conscious state of mind. How do you know if you're a sleepwalker? How do you know that? Well, lack of awareness. That's one major way. Not seeing the big picture. What is life to you? Is it about schoolwork, going home, eating, sleeping, having fun in between? Unlike what some may think, the boundaries of life are like way beyond work, sleep, church, your relationships. It's truly about accomplishing goals, reaching the highest plateau of self-fulfillment, self-gratification, because when you are the best 100% of you, you can then reach back and help others be 100% of them. Not living in alignment with real purpose. Like, do you know what your real purpose is in life? Do you have a clear vision of how you want your life to be in the next 5 or 15 years, or even maybe 30 years from now? Sometimes it takes certain dreams a lot longer to achieve. It's not about the length of time that it takes. It's truly about staying on board, working the system, never giving up. Stop throwing in the towel before you even give yourself the opportunity to become that man or woman, or that businessman or woman, or that spouse, or that parent, or that friend to yourself before you get there. Don't count yourself out, guys. I'm so serious. I know sometimes things may seem a little bit fuzzy. You may seem a little undetermined about something, but you can come up out of that. Just like really begin to do self-talk therapy. I mentioned in my other broadcast yesterday that I talk to myself all the time. I'm always walking around talking to myself. I look in the mirror and I talk to myself. I do daily affirmations, my daily devos. I do my video motivational worshiping every single morning. Every morning, my jump start to my life, the jump start to financial freedom, physical freedom, emotional freedom, freedom from past things. It starts with your morning routine. So the morning, once you open your eyes, that is your starting line. What are you putting into your mental tank? How do you want to run for the rest of the day? For some of you guys that are foreign car drivers, you know that car takes premium. So what do? If we're short on cash? We put just a little bit of regular gas in there and maybe a little bit of premium, but we expect our vehicles to run the same way. Well, the mind carries the body the same exact way. Do you think that an athlete before the marathon or the bout or the track meet, do you think that they actually eat a bunch of junk food? Do you think they stay up and party all night? They don't get rest and they just drink and abuse their bodies? Or do you think they're actually putting inside their bodies what they believe can help push them to the next level? Guys, if you're not living in alignment with real purpose, things are going to be a little bit fuzzy. You're going to be a little bit sketchy, and your dreams, they're just going to be that, just dreams. Take your life off autopilot. Like, get out of the loop. Going through the motions, running the rat race, stop it, guys. If you snooze, you lose. Like, honestly, the whole saying, the early bird catches the worm, is so serious. I don't care if you have bigger degrees than I have, a bigger house than I have, or a better car than I have. I'm going to make sure that I'm a little bit smarter. I'm going to make sure that I have surrounded myself with people and opportunities so that I can go right there to the level that you are, if not surpass you. And if I can't surpass you, trust and believe, I'm going to come to you, talk to you, and ask, how can I eat from your table? Not only am I coming to eat from your table, but I'm coming bearing fruits. Because any person that have me on their team, they know that they have a trooper and a winner for life. I don't quit. I've been there and I've done that. It's a little bit tacky. So to me, it's like chewing gum on the sole of your shoes. It's tacky. It feels very nasty, right? And you're walking and your shoes kind of like stuck to the ground. Today and every day, I've made a promise to myself to live out my destiny. I want you guys to engage into engage into only things that make sense to you. Like, to engage into non-value things or added activities, you're really doing yourself a disservice. So let's begin to live passionately. Let's touch everything with sensuality. It feels so good on your fingertips. And I don't know if you know this, but your fingertips are so sensual to touch. It's amazing. It sends these little feelings to your brain, and it tells you if something is cold or hot, or if you know, like you're running your fingers across silk or satin, or the skin on someone that feels really smooth, like a baby. And the fingertips sends that message to the brain that this feels so good. I want you guys to imagine your entire life I want you to imagine your entire life unfolding in front of you. What does it look like to you? What does your dream look like to you, or dreams? Are you driving the car of your dreams? Are you in the home of your dreams? Do you have the man or woman of your dreams? Are your children behaving like the children of your dreams? What are you doing? What is your dream purpose? Stop living life on autopilot. If you snooze, you lose. Find no time to do things that are hindering you. Make yourself that busy, because idle time on your hands, you know what that brings about. Idle activities. And you don't want that, guys, right? People that are like sleepwalking in life, they frequently complain about having a lack of time, not being able to do things they want, etc. They do not realize that they are the ones who put themselves in that position. When questioned by like a lot of people, they can't even exactly put a finger on all the time and energy that they've wasted throughout the day. So always be conscious of your thoughts and emotions. Stop with the lack of motivation or ambition. I don't want you guys snoozing anymore. It's truly time to wake up. I know that you believe you can make it. I know that you want to say to yourself, you know what? Today is the new beginning of my start. I will no longer waste time. I will no longer spend my money frivolously. I will always think of every single step, especially when you get to a certain age. We can no longer make the same mistakes as when we were in our teens and 20s. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a late bloomer. But nevertheless, I'm super excited to be on the starting line. Let me correct myself. I'm super excited that I've crossed over the finish line. Look at that. I went from starting on the start line to crossing over the finish line. I know that I will finish this race. Not to rest, but to pick up the next thing. Because a body in motion stays in motion. Do you believe that today? Let me declare these words over you today. As I speak these words over you today, I want you to begin to see yourself coming out of the situation. I am the captain of my faith. Through God, who has governed and protected me through every single adversity, I can do all things. Through Christ, who has rescued me. Through Christ, who has set me free. Through every single test and trial in my life, I can achieve all things. Today is the beginning of my new life, my new focus, my new destiny. I will no longer waste life's time. Today, I am the best me I know how to be. And if I should stumble or fall, I will not stay down. I will hop back up, spring up, and walk through, walk thoroughly, walk mightily. God is bigger than all of my problems. Do you believe that today? Do you really believe that today? Because I know that you want a greater life. I know that you want all of the fulfillment. You want all of the happiness and all of the love that you've been lacking and missing out on. Today is a beautiful day, guys. Although it's lightly showering outside, the sun remains shining inside of you. Are you willing to be the change you wish to see in the world today? I believe that you are. Guys, I love you so much. You know that you're listening to your host, Earth Angel. I'm on fire for you guys. I'm cheering for you guys. I know that you won't stop. Man, I was listening to my guy Drake. I love Drake. He has the song Starting from the Bottom, Now We Here. For me, a little project girl from the Bronx in New York, that song resonates so well inside of me, and I ride out to it and I thump it and I blow it through my speakers. I throw that into my worship morning, and because I'm all about motivation and what drives you. If it drives you, stay with it. If it doesn't, lose it. Serious, guys. Take the trash out your life, right? Anyway, coming live through my speakers direct to you. Again, still get the glory. I told you we're going to stay right here with this song for a while. And the first song, actually, and I do apologize, was from the artist Nate Church. That song is called High Life, and that's another one of my motivational songs. And if you listen to the lyrical content and what this guy is saying throughout this song, oh my God, he's like a poet. Like, he's a lyrical poet, and I love the way he just does things, the way he links the verbiage together. Shout out to the indie circle. You guys are doing amazing things. And anyway, coming right into Still Get the Glory. It's a group, the former group M316 featuring Anonymous. Right out to this, guys, and I'll be right back.
Sometimes I fall, you pick me up. At times I wrong, but you keep loving me. Sometimes I fall, you pick me up. No matter what, you still get the glory, you still get the glory.
I know what it feels like to live in the trial when the tempest hangs over your head. I tell you, you blessed, continue to press, but you rather just give up instead. You feel like you're losing, but how can that be when your victory's pre-declared? And instead of just using the try to go deeper in God, you say life is unfair. I've heard it before, it's another excuse. It's easy to get set and accomplished, but why would you waste all your strength and fatigue yourself when you could rest in His promise? Despite the trial put on us, not don't forget you the reason they placed them with now. He's worthy of praise, by the way, I'm not judging you. I wrote this verse to myself.
Fearfully and wonderfully made, not called a masterpiece. For years I lived as a slave, searching for fast release. I wore the stench of the grave like I was past deceased. Found that my heart was depraved, needed my masterpiece. But what was asked of me was something I won't given. Was busy walking with breath, but never truly living. But you kept pressing me, pulling me, and you loved me through. No matter how bad it gets, glory belongs to you. You pick me up. At times I'm wrong, but you keep loving me. Sometimes I fall. You pick me up. No matter what, you still get the glory. You still get the glory.
Yeah, right. It feels like every day I fail. For all the sins I committed, I deserve the pits of hell. But thankful for your grace that covers me. Should have been dead in my grave, but your forgiveness I receive. I'm so amazed how you love me so much. Even when I lose sight, and even when I'm out of touch, and when I slip up, I trip up, you pick me up. Can't believe when I'm wrong, you still say I'm enough.
Excuse me while I reflect on every aspect of my life that you have shown grace throughout my ignorance. I was your nemesis, and still you chose to die for me. Unlike any comic book story, fact not fiction, the hero dies for feeling. He heals him, gives him powers to leap tall buildings. That's any obstacle. The weathers are born with him, I can weather the storm and see his calm. I'm waiting, no calm.
You pick me up. At times I'm wrong, but you keep loving me. Sometimes I fall. You pick me up. No matter what, you still get the glory. You still get the glory. Sometimes I fall. You pick me up. At times I'm wrong, but you keep loving me. Sometimes I fall. You pick me up. No matter what, you still still get the glory, you still get the glory.
Oh man, I love it so much, guys. Before I get out of here, I want to say again, if there's any artist, all genres, who's looking to attribute to the God Belongs in My City prayer walk that's happening in Raleigh, North Carolina in the month of October, please send me your MP3s, videos, or whatever it is that you have to ladycromwell@gmail.com, or send me a tweet at Lady Cromwell, or hit me up on Facebook, and that's Tashia Cromwell, TASHIACROMWELL. Shout out to my guy Stanley Potts, and Potts is spelled POTTS, in the North Charlotte area, and the whole entire ER Media family. Love you guys so much. Salute to my soldiers out there in Charlotte. And if any of you guys are interested in the hippie clothing line, you can actually go online at www.b.hippie.com. That's www.b.hippie.com. It's BDOTHIPPY. The clothing line is amazing. It's clothing with a cause. Guys, I love you so much. I want you to have a phenomenal day. And remember, there's nothing too hard for God. And God is love, and love is God. And in order for anything to come about in your life and make things happen, you must first believe. This is your girl, Earth Angel. I'm super proud to have been rocking with you today. Take me on your journey, and never forget, God is love. Will you be mine? My darling dear, love you all the time. I'm just a fool, all fall in love with you. Have an amazing day.